leave M2 in today. We're doing the various upgrades. We're going to go stage 1, so software only, and then we're going to put a downpipe on it. Once we're on that, we're going to redial it and run that from now. So we'll see the comparison, you're going to get a live difference between the same car, the same day, best way of testing. And after we've done that, you know the intake temps are the limiting factor. We've got 2 intercoolers for testing, so it'll be interesting to see the difference between the coolers and get my basically on and off the Dyno 4 times a day. We'll get some various results. So it's good to see, interesting. So hope you enjoy it. Right, so we're on the car standard, making 370 horsepower, which is bang on what the manufacturer states. We've got 400 foot-pound of torque at peak, just tailing across there. Our stage 1, we run earlier before we put the downpipe on, just as a reference point. Made a nice increase, another 17 horsepower at peak, so just under 400, which is good for one of these. And you've got about 440 at peak. Following the standard kind of boost curve there, power curve. So yeah, overall, nice increase in power, very linear torque for good delivery, only 17 horsepower. So these are quite high tuned anyway, as in this is the same engine as on the 135i, so we make 320, 325, so it's already quite highly tuned. The result on that one now, we're going to do the downpipe, and see what we're going to make the downpipe installed with the hardware. Installed then with matching software. Judging on this, another 10-15 horsepower will be expected. We'll see how it gets on. So one of the important things that we find at stage 1 or even stage 1.5 with the downpipe is the intake temps. So you see on this one, this is actually our RPM and that's the temperature raising up there. So you can see we're starting running at 2,500, finished it at 7 for example there. Intake temps start at 30 degrees. As you go through the run you can see they get hotter and hotter and hotter, and at 6.3 we're hitting 60 degrees intake. So the intake rocket, that's under one pull. We're going to do a bit more back-to-back testing with some intercoolers as well, so we'll show the difference. But this is obviously the one thing that's killing power, hence why the stage 2 of the cooler is a bit of a must-have on there. So the downpipe will be limited on the intake temps. Watch it through the rev range if you want. If you look up here, you've got engine speed, intake temps. And as obviously this will be on the dyno, we're going up. You can see we're getting there. 2,500 coming on boost, and then intake's going up and up and up. And this is only running 1.1 bar of boost, so it's not running a lot of overboost or high boost pressure. But you can see literally get to the top of the rev range and 60, and it's still going. We've done another back-to-back pull on there, which we can do on this stage 1.5. You can actually probably see that the intakes then start higher and climb up even higher on that. And we're at a 12-degree temperature day, so it's not even hot today on there. Right, so now we've got to change the intercooler. Quite a simple changeover. I've taken off the under tray here to get the downpipe when we left it off. We've got 2 little clips here, one this side for the boost pipes. You've got the turbo outlet, so your hot side into the intercooler outlet, which is the cold side on there. So we're going to fan out the way, pop this bit out here, 2 bolts and take it out. One standard intercooler, do a little comparison of the two. So, measurement wise, we have a 100mm core. Overall total this is about 130mm core. See, pipe wise as well. The comparison, see this has a little extra bit on there. 121mm versus 130mm. So the overall surface area is much greater on this one. Got a nice end tank clips on there. All cast end tanks, couple of little diverter inside on there. Overall, it's like a nice little project. Let's see what it does. So we just removed the standard charge pipe. These are known for cracking, especially under increased boost pressure. So the reliability issues and to avoid any issues in on track, and upgrades going on. So most of the ones on the market are aluminium and they're 2-piece, and we're just going to install that. The day with Lee's M2, which run through the graphs, sort of show the difference between the hardware and software, so to speak. Right, so we started to the standard map, so we didn't touch the car, we run the car when it came in this morning. It made just under 400 pound-foot and 370 horsepower on there. So we then swapped over to the stage 1 software, which made just under 400 on this one, so we'd recommend, or say you'd normally make between sort of 390 to 400 with that. Torque's been bumped up across rev range, again similar smooth linear power, 440 pound-foot peak on there. So after we run the car standard, we installed a decat downpipe as the sort of, we call it stage 1.5, is a bit of a plus stage. The gain is essentially 10 horsepower on there, so 10 horsepower at peak, pretty much 10 horsepower across the whole rev range, maybe a little bit more in the mid range. Again, good increase in torque, 15 pound-foot roughly across the rev range there. So that's all showing, there's no software change now, so that's still the stage 1 software, although if you come in for stage 1 you would then additionally get the cat code removed from any engine management lights popping up on there, but that's what we can expect to see again. So you say 400 to 410 roughly. Next we fit the Airtec Intercooler on here with still the stage 1 software. So you can see peak power, not a massive change, 4 horsepower. However, at 6,500 at this point we're gaining around 20 horsepower. So it's big gains in higher RPM, mainly because the intake temperatures aren't rocketing up to there. We've done 2 back-to-back pulls there and you saw 80 degrees on a back-to-back pull with 60 degrees on the initial pull. The Airtec hit, I think it was about 40 on the first pull, and we hit sort of 50, 55 on the second pull. So massive drop in the intake, and you can see how it can actually keep the power curve going without pulling time out from that. So yeah, most of you wouldn't be that impressed with that gain for that power. However, the hardware is now improved. We can now improve the software. Right, so with the Airtec Intercooler installed and the software changed to the stage 2 software, we've seen a 16 horsepower peak gain, which is literally just across here. However, in the mid-range, say 4,500, we was running 355 before, and we're now running 378. So that's what, 23 horsepower gain. So that is a good gain from just the intercooler addition there, and it pulls it from 3.5 onwards all the way across, and to be fair, that's more because of a loading area. I think we have another graph, it did actually show a little bit better when we've done our back-to-back pull. So we've done a back-to-back pull, which you can see actually the torque was even better. However, when we've done a back-to-back tool, I think we're hitting higher intakes, and they start pulling out a little bit of timing on that one there. But it shows you the Airtec Intercooler is a really must-have upgrade on there. Right, so hopefully that's made it clear of all the stages, what we're going through, what the modifications do and how they affect the car, and obviously with the power and torque. We're going to do a lot more in a blog post, so thanks for watching. Hope everything is quite clear.